Welcome back to the Frugal Traveler, the channel where we explore the world without emptying our wallets. We usually talk about credit card points, finding cheap flights, or avoiding those dreaded resort fees. But today, we're talking about a totally different kind of hidden travel cost. It is a cost you can't easily budget for, and it's sneaking into every single aspect of your trips. I'm talking about the booming digital tracking infrastructure. Now, you might be thinking, what does government or corporate data collection have to do with my budget road trip to the Grand Canyon? The answer is absolutely everything. Today, your vehicle is watching you. Cameras are logging your every move, and grocery stores are using what the FTC calls surveillance pricing to literally change the prices of your road trip snacks based on who their algorithms think you are. All of this technology doesn't just invade your privacy, it actively targets your wallet. Today, we are going to dive deep into how these sprawling digital dragnets affect the average traveler, and more importantly, how they are costing you serious money. Let's start with your biggest travel expense if you're staying domestic, your car. For years, the ultimate frugal vacation has been the Great American Road Trip. But if you plan to buy a new car anytime after 2027, you are going to be paying a massive premium for a vehicle that actively monitors you. Buried deep inside the 2021 Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act is Section 24220. This section mandates that the NHTSA require operator readiness tech in all new vehicles. But this isn't just a simple verification system for specific offenders. This is a federally required driver monitoring system designed to prevent the vehicle from being operated if it detects signs of distraction or non-readiness. These new systems will use cameras locked on your face and sensors tracking your eye movements to analyze your behavior. If the system decides you are showing signs of fatigue, it can simply refuse to let the car move. Imagine being halfway across the country on a strict travel itinerary, stuck at a gas station at midnight, arguing with a computer algorithm that refuses to let you drive the car you have the title and keys to. But here is where it hits the frugal traveler's wallet. Automakers aren't paying for this out of the goodness of their hearts. Congress has already invested about $45 million in researching this technology. Automakers will comply with the mandate and pass every single dollar of that cost straight down to you. You are going to be forced to buy more expensive vehicles with complex systems that have a high likelihood of needing specialized maintenance, meaning you'll be paying massive repair bills for a feature you never even asked for. Speaking of the open road, let's talk about what happens when you drive through a new town. Law enforcement agencies are blanketing highways with automated license plate readers, or ALPRs. These cameras take time-stamped images of vehicles, building a database of where you are and when. You might say, I'm a frugal traveler. I follow the rules. Why should I care? Because the data is notoriously flawed, and when it glitches, you pay the price. In several documented cases, police have pulled over innocent drivers because cameras could not distinguish between the letter O and the number 0 on a plate. Take the case of Sarah Judson. She was simply driving to visit her grandkids when a camera misread her plate. She was detained by mistake twice because a different department entered a plate incorrectly. Suddenly, you are on a tight budget, driving a family minivan, and you are subjected to a high-stress roadside intervention. If your car gets impounded due to a data error, who pays the fees? You do. Who pays for the legal assistance to clear your name? You do. But let's say you aren't driving. You are just exploring a new city on foot. You could still get swept up into a costly legal complication just for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is due to a controversial tool called a Geofence Warrant. When an incident occurs, authorities can force tech giants to hand over the location data of every active cell phone in the area. As the Justice Department itself admits, These geofences sweep up innocent people who are just visiting a doctor or running errands. If you are a traveler near a budget Airbnb and an incident occurs nearby, your phone will place you at the scene. You are looking at the potential of retaining a lawyer hundreds of miles from home, draining your travel funds completely. Now, let's move to one of my favorite frugal travel tips: skipping the expensive restaurants and buying food at local grocery stores. But unfortunately, the tech industry has figured out how to squeeze extra money out of us here too. Industry insiders call it electronic shelf labeling, but the FTC is now investigating it as dynamic data-based pricing. Stores are replacing paper tags with digital displays that can change prices in real time. They use data brokers to track what you buy and even your apparent income. Then, the algorithm decides exactly how much you are willing to pay and charges you accordingly. As a frugal traveler just passing through, you'll be hit with the highest possible markup because you don't have the local loyalty card. Pro tip: when you're at the checkout, try using a generic guest number, like the local area code followed by 867-5309. It's a simple way to bypass some of these out-of-towner price traps. Finally, let's look at international travel. The United States government is seeking enhanced border security partnership agreements by December 2026. The United States wants direct access to biometric data of citizens from partner nations. Some critics have described these data-sharing ultimatums as highly coercive. If the two sides can't reach an agreement and the visa waiver program is impacted, it means the end of cheap, spontaneous international travel. Travelers will have to pay hundreds of dollars in application fees and wait months for interviews. To be a frugal traveler in the modern age, you have to protect your data just as fiercely as you protect your wallet. The digital panopticon is nickel-and-diming us. Lawmakers are starting to wake up with new accountability bills. But until these protections become the standard, stay vigilant. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever been caught by a dynamic pricing trap? Share your stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Safe travels, everyone!